Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. It's Monday. I'm grabbing my notes off the Explorer and hit the door. Because this Monday is a lot different from others. This Monday, we are in the process of converting from lack of budget to minimal budget. And I'm very encouraged by what's going on. This is a different Monday. You gonna see me go and do paperwork. You're gonna see me do paperwork again. But now, I got a new system. Mainly, what's submitted to me, they get it to me. I'm gonna make sure that money gets to them on Friday. Friday's payday. That's how we gotta do it. To be able to sustain. People can't be complaining about money. They just gotta be focused on work. Money cometh as you do consistently. Because as you do consistently, you can now have an expectation of consistent payment. But if you're not consistent with your work, how can those that pay you be consistent with pay? It's an everyday, every week, monthly quota. And when you drop the ball, your outlook falls. The company never loses, though, unless they choose to stick with those that's confused, abused in their own mind mentally. Simply, to maintain, you have to not get too frustrated with success or lack of success. Because you know that those are temporary windows. They change. They change often. And I like the fact that you can keep success rolling by controlling how much you spend. So that's the message I want to give you today so you can win in the game. The commissioner of the NFL talking to you. I like coming to this space, and this is what's necessary for you to get your money. You gotta have your notes. Gotta have your tea. And you gotta have your meat, You got to be doing it. You got to love what you're doing. I do love what I'm doing. The fact that money come after you done put in dedication, work hours, time. Then, if you want money to stay, you can't play. You have to be able to think and think clearly. And then, if you're wise, you'll start writing down some figures and say to yourself, okay, these figures here, then it become neat and become these figures here. And then these things here that you said you was gonna do, you do them without delay. And the old things, they go away. And you stay where you keep your sanity by keeping a plan. My money, I write it out. The words say, write the vision and make it plain. So that's what I do. That way I can easily tell you these are the things we need to do to get more money as contractors. They've doubled the duct ceiling, so we better focus on that. They got new LEDs. We got to figure out which LEDs pay $10 a piece and get those LEDs and put them in. They got aerators. Those was delivered today. So you got the kitchen aerators and the bathroom aerators. Whoop. Then they got the door sweep, but I have not been able to find a good provider for the door sweeps, and they only paying $15. So if we do the duct ceiling, we do the penetrations, 40 holes minimum, and then we make sure we do some of these aerators and the LEDs, that'll be about the best we'll be able to do going forward. The door sweeps, I'm not convinced yet. Now if I find something for $3 and we can put them in for $15, then that's swell. But until then, that's something that's gonna fail the approval test. And that's how you gotta do what's best and be blessed. Have a plan. Don't just work your plan because you thinking of something. Work your plan because you know that the Creator done already gave you something that you're supposed to be doing with yourself. And I'm grateful that He's allowing me to be something more than what I could have been if I didn't give the Creator His reverence. I reverence the Most High. Because I know why. I reverence Him. I don't reverence Him because of what you said. I reverence Him because of what He's already done in my life. Money Monday. You know how many times the Creator has shown His love, shown His resilience in my life? For me to act like I don't know, I couldn't. I would be the liar. So that's why I pull out my pen and I gotta write. I gotta write tonight, because today I am so happy and grateful now that I have multiple sources of income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources. On a continuous basis. And that ain't just something I believe. That's something I write. That's something I recite. That's something that I got to make sure I get right in my mind, Trying to figure out. I might need to write it one more time. Because it's about to be the next day. And I am so happy and grateful now that I have multiple sources of income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I've been writing this, not just today, not just those days, but all of these days. All of these days. So this sheet ain't completed yet at the back end. This one here, front. And back. This one here, front 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 and back. Front and back. Front and back. And then I can look back and see that this started on 9/20. 9/20 last year. Every day I write this clear. So I had no misconceptions of what this Money Monday's supposed to be. And shall be, it is being. Hallelujah. And I make sure I just write the vision, make a plan. You make sure you go through it and visualize it. Add to it. Sometimes you might have to take some stuff away. As you do it, scribble it off. You know. That's finalized. That's been done. This stuff has been done. This stuff has been reviewed. This is the list to do. And if I will be true to you, that's how the plan go. The man go to his creator and ask him to give him the best that he has available. And the creator shall. He'll give you the best plan that you can have. If you ask him to participate in the plan, I do. See this plan? That's the discipline of having the obedience to follow each one of these steps as instructed and be obedient to complete all the tasks, not just some of them. The Creator gives you resources so you can be resourceful. He gives you a plan so you can know how to source out what comes in. That is budgeting 101. And as time goes, you figure out what needs to be in the plan, what needs to be cut down, what needs to be brought up, what needs to not be forgotten, what you've been plotting on, pursuing and making sure you're doing it and doing everything you can where if you got a plan where you have a budget for $300 that you only spend $295. Save $1 here and there, and you'll be able to spare crying because you're relying on not spreading yourself too thin. That ain't as easy as it sounds, because there's always something else that can be found that need to be put in the budget. But sometimes you have to make sure that at this moment, these are the priorities, and make sure that you accomplish the list of priorities. And sometimes you want to do more, but you cannot. You have to do what is necessary so more come in. If I can't teach you nothing on Monday, the first time big money comes, you can't spend it. You have to make sure that you appropriate it correctly so you can direct the next series of big money to come in, because you have money. So now you can use money as a tool for more money to come in on a spool. And that's cool when you're able to control your own income. Then some. Hallelujah.